Why is it crooked? It's freaking always crooked. Alright, let's see. There you go. Welcome to Firearms of America. Today, as you guys can see, I'm out here at Shooters in Fort Myers, Florida, about to do the review. Can't freaking talk today. To do the review of something special. Every time I do a review, I say something special. But today is something special for real. Because it's not a gun review. No, it is a gear review. And today, I have the very first ever in the existence, all right, micro adjustable battle belt. Check this out. And this is from Core Essentials. And if you have been subscribed to this channel for quite some time, I think at least if you've been subscribed for like 2 years, you know that I have already reviewed a belt from Core Essentials. And in fact, of all the EDC belts that I have in my collection, and I have probably like, I don't know, I have so many because I don't wear most of them. The only one that I consistently wear is the one from Core Essentials. And this is another belt, but this time not just a regular EDC, but your actual battle operator war belt. Here you go, micro adjustable. We'll talk about all the details in this review. So first of all, what is your battle belt? What's the point? If you're new to gear, honestly, I am kind of new to gear myself. I'm just now getting into it, and I haven't done really that many reviews of the gear, but I try to get in more and more into it because it's very much essential, just as much as your firearm. I mean, you can have all the guns in the world, but if you don't have the right gear to go with your guns, then yeah, you're kind of lacking in a very important department. So I do have my ready set up, right, for the most part, battle belt. I'm gonna demonstrate it. I have it right here. It is the battle belt from AWS, and as you can see, it already has a whole bunch of stuff going all over. So what is the idea behind the battle belt? Well, the idea is actually very simple. It has two belts in one, all right? So you have the inner belt, which is, call it belt, but basically it's really just Velcro. And as you can see in this Core Essential inner belt, you actually have, as you can see, a lower profile going at the very front. So where the buckle is sitting, you have a little bit of a lower profile, which is, I think, very smart. I don't have that in my AWS belt. In fact, it actually makes it thicker where the buckle is sitting because it overlays. Here, I think it is very smart, and I'm gonna fix up my camera just a little bit further away so you can see. So basically the idea is you take your inner belt and you wear it like a normal belt. All right, there you go. So your inner belt, you're wearing it like a normal belt throughout the day. You can have your shirt over it, whatever, whether it's a shirt, dress shirt, it doesn't really matter. You're just wearing it like a regular belt. Now, let's say tactical combat situation happened, whatever. Obviously, because this one is ready to go, I'm gonna demonstrate all of this. We will talk about in detail with the Core Essential belt, but basically, on the inside of your battle belt, you have the other side of the Velcro attachment. So if something happened and you really need to quickly put it on, which is the case with the situation, you overlay this over the Velcro, you stick it together, boom, and you're ready to go. So obviously all of this Velcro that you have is giving you all this real estate to stick together and hold on together. Okay, so in the beginning of this video, I mentioned that the Core Essential belt that I have over here is the very first ever, I mean, this is the first brand new idea, it never been done before, micro adjustable battle belt. And this is what really, one of the things that I like about the Core Essential belt that I have for the EDC is that ratcheting mechanism. And as you can see here on this battle belt, you have the same thing as well. You have the ratcheting, as you can see, there's a track going here, and the adjustment increments are 1/4 inch, so you can adjust it to however you want. But the best part about it is not even that it is so customizable and you can find just the perfect size that you need. The best part about it is that you can switch it in all of these different settings super quickly. All you need to do is you're pressing this lever at the top and it moves around, moves out, moves in, obviously sizing smaller. So if you're sitting down, you're getting into the car, you're laying down, or you're walking or you're running, so you need to be as much of the just hold as possible. That's it. You tighten it and that's it. You're ready to go. So I'm gonna take off this AWS belt. I'm gonna leave it here because we're gonna take off some of this stuff. I'm not gonna take all of this stuff because it'll take forever, but bring it down. So right now, obviously this battle belt that we have from Core Essential, nothing here. So you're putting it on, same thing, wraps around, sticking it in, boom, you're ready to go. And I mean, your hold here is gonna be so strong you can put pretty much anything you want over it. Compared to, for example, AWS, where yes, you have all your gear with you and you're ready to go, but the problem with that is obviously you don't have the adjustment options. Some of this gear here from my AWS belt, I'm gonna put it on this Core Essentials belt because honestly, to me, this is I mean, by far, much more practical. Let me just demonstrate you so that you know what I'm talking about whenever it comes to easy adjustment. Okay, so in order to adjust the length of this belt, let's say you're wearing something different today, something that takes a little bit more, it makes you a little bit wider. Now you need this a little bit loosened up. Well, in order to do that, what you have to do is you need to take out the strap right here. You take this and then you remove this buckle and you push this strap a little bit out. Obviously you have a very, very heavy duty material, so it's not as bendable, it's not as easy to play around with, which is fine because you do want more reinforcement, which, speaking of the reinforcement, here you have a power core with the rating of 500 pounds. Yes, Core Essentials, power core, 500 pounds rating, pretty impressive. Now I'm still adjusting this, so now we just made it wider, all right? Compared to if I want to make it wider here, all I'm doing is I'm pressing this lever and pulling this out, and now it's wider. Okay, so much simpler. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this buckle completely because I want to take out my holster. So now we're gonna talk about all the gear that goes on your belt. Obviously you can go with whatever attachments, whatever it is you are using it for. You can have more stuff for your med kit, you can have more holsters, different kind of holsters, different kind of magazine, mag holders, different kind of, for example, I have a dump pouch over here, I have a little kind of like a, just a regular pouch for whatever, cell phone, for something. There really is no clear consensus on this, okay? You can customize it, personalize it. That's really the best thing about it, that you can personalize it to your personal needs. So obviously I have my stuff here for my sidearm, some two mag holders for my Glock magazines. I have the dump pouch, just if you want to throw some garbage in it. And this is what I'm trying to remove here. I have my awesome holster from T-Rex. All right, so I'm gonna put this holster on my new belt from Core Essentials. So all you're doing is you're sliding your gear through in there. Not the easiest task, I have to say, because you kind of have to play with it, you have to bend it in order to get it in. Now, if it has a MOLLE attachment, a good, kind of a cool recommendation, a friend of mine showed me, in order to get it in, because as you can see, your MOLLE attachments, you see, this is where it attaches. So some of the things, for example, like this mag holder, you can actually, I have just a regular attachment. Basically, it slides on the belt. But even better would be a MOLLE attachment where it doesn't slide on the belt, it just sits closer. It sits closer, so you have a little bit better hold, and also it doesn't take away from the real estate of the Velcro with these holds. So really, there's a lot of stuff that we can talk about if we get into detailed gear. There's so many options, so many attachments, but this is really basically it. So now, on our new belt, we have a holster. Check this out. So I'm gonna put it on. So obviously I'm still wearing my inner belt, which is 1.5 inch in width, and this one is 175. So it goes over here, sticking it in. All right, ready to go. Obviously this clips around it, and we are getting our boom, and we're ready for the battle. We're ready to operate. It's called operator belt, so we're gonna be operating. So basically, with all this Velcro, with all this hold, because you have the inner belt with all the Velcro holding this, because it is such a nice heavy duty material, you have an unbelievable hold, so you can move around with, I mean, this is just a gun, but even if you have all this gear that I have, which is not even a lot, you can move around, you can run, you can fight, basically do anything necessary for your survival, right? And you will be able to do that, which is absolutely fantastic. Whenever I discovered the operator belt for myself, I was like, wow, this is like a revelation. So I was impressed. I was impressed with battle belt in general, and I'm even more impressed with this core essential belt, because it's just, I mean, you're standing, you want it tighter, you made it tighter. You're sitting down, you loosen up. I mean, it's just such an unbelievable versatility. This is really what I was missing. So overall, honestly, I want to say, like, I'm surprised how amazing this is, because it is amazing. But I'm not surprised, because, like I said, this is not my first core essential review. The very first belt that I was reviewing, it also had the power core, it also had the ratcheting buckle, it also was super versatile, super adjustable. I mean, it doesn't matter what your size is. I think it goes from like 26 to like 48 size. So, so you can be pretty small and you can be pretty big. Speaking of all the adjustments, I'm gonna point out what comes with the package when you're getting the brand new belt, so that you know, and then I'll let you guys go, I promise. So, with the brand new purchase of the belt, obviously you're getting the inner belt, which, this is not it. Where's my, oh, I'm actually wearing it, so you're getting this inner belt. And when I got it, it was much, much longer than this. Obviously I had to cut off a lot, and I'll probably cut off some more, because you don't really want to overlay this the Velcro part with this thin part. You want it to be thin, because that's the whole point, to give you lower profile. So why not? You definitely gonna need some very heavy duty scissors though to cut this off. So you cut this off, and then it comes with a little piece right here that you wrap around the cut off part. I didn't do that because I'm gonna do some more cutting. You also get the measuring tape, which will help you get just a perfect size for you before you cut it. I got myself, well, that was extra, it's not included, but I do recommend getting a heavy duty hanger for your belt, because with all this gear, you're definitely gonna need some heavy duty. I don't have the things to hang it, but I have this one to hang. So, I wonder how this works. Can I really not figure out how to put it on the hanger? That makes no sense. Get yourself a hanger separately, because you're definitely going to need it. You're getting some Allen keys, Allen screws with some extra screws, because you will need to install the buckle itself. The buckle will come separately, and I'll show you the buckle. The installation is very, very simple. Really nothing to it. All you're doing it, you're sliding in the buckle. You cut, first of all, you cut the same thing with the outer belt. You cut it to the right length. You install the buckle, you screw it in place, and then you lock this locking mechanism at the back, and that's it. You are good to go. So, core essentials, as always, fantastic job, guys. All the links are in the description below for the core essentials website. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this review? If you found this useful, please consider subscribing. It's still a growing channel compared to all the other reviewers, popular reviewers out there. I mean, this is nothing. I'm still growing, so every subscriber definitely matters to me. If you have any suggestions for reviews, I would really appreciate them. Drop them in the comments as well, and I always look out for those. Put them on my to-do list. If I find stuff, I do it as a priority. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was Firearms for America. I'll see you guys in the next video.